Welcome to another episode of AKRME Fitness, your favorite YouTube fitness channel. In this episode, myself, Ashley, and John are working our triceps. The exercise we're doing is a combination exercise. So it starts when you do overhead tricep extensions, but with a reverse grip. Then you change, you do overhead tricep extensions with a forward grip. Then you turn around and do regular tricep extensions with a reverse grip. Then you do regular tricep extensions after that. So you do 4 different versions of tricep extensions, 10 reps of each different exercise, of each variable. And then we do 2 sets of this exercise. So you're doing 40 reps straight 2 different times. How do you expect to be more than average if you're giving less than 100%? If everybody else is giving out a less than 100% and you're giving out less than 100%, then what does that mean? You guys are about the same. It means you're average. So if you expect to be something more than average, you have to give it your all. Give it 100% at least. Hell, Eric Thomas says he's not even satisfied with 100%. He wants you to give 120. So he wants you to give all you got and then dig deeper and find some more and give at least 20% more. Give 120. And if you expect to be more than average anyway. If you just want to be average, keep doing less than 100%. If you're going to cry because you're dissatisfied or cry because the workout is hard, you might as well cry because the workout is hard. Because if you're crying because the workout is hard, at least you're getting the results that you're going to want from the workout. Whereas if you're just crying because you're dissatisfied with the way you look, the way your clothes fit, and all that type of stuff, you're not gonna get a reward from that. So, pick which reason you want to cry for. If we can keep this frame of mind in the gym and do our own thing and let the next person do their own thing, then we can keep it from becoming what it turns into a lot of times is like a competition with someone else, and you can keep it from becoming that, and you can keep the competition between you and you like people always say that it's supposed to be, but only if you do your thing and let the next person do their thing. So strive to let that be the attitude that you have when you're in the gym. Pain can only destroy you if you let it. The thing about it is there's nothing new under the sun, which means the pain that you're enduring, somebody else has endured. And sure, some people have let it break them, but there are also those who face that same pain that you endured and they didn't let it break them. So if they didn't let it break them, that means you don't have to let it break you. And especially if you have an example of somebody else that has gone through it and didn't break, so you have a blueprint that you can potentially follow. So make the choice when pain comes not to let it break you, but let it instead grow you. It takes energy to complain. The energy that you're using to complain, you could be using to do the work instead, and you'll be making more results. And also, complaining is negativity, so you're putting negativity in the air. If you put out negativity, you're going to yield negativity. Whereas if you're saying something positive instead of doing that complaining, you'll be yielding more positive results. Get rid of complaining so you can see better results. The fact that my reality is different than yours may make me look crazy, but I'm not. It may make you want to call me crazy, but it's not. All it is me adhering to the guidelines set before me by the individuals who have come before me and that have been successful, massively successful at whatever venture that they have tried. They set forth a set of guidelines and rules and standards that individuals who are trying to be successful should live by. And I take them quite literally and give my all in what it is that I do. So at times it's gonna make me look crazy, but it's not crazy, it's just committed. It's gonna make me look obsessed, but it's not obsessed, it's just committed. So when you are putting forth a great deal of effort to do whatever it is that you're doing, don't let the world convince you that you're crazy. You're not crazy, you're just different than they are. You're more dedicated, more determined, more disciplined. Keep up the good work. You will gain what it is that you have set out to gain. You will accomplish the goals that you set out to accomplish. You're not crazy. You're doing it right. You're just different. If muscle soreness is a new hangover, then endorphins is a new drunk. When those endorphins hit your system, you feel that euphoria that is caused by those hormones being released into your body. And yeah, you're gonna feel rough tomorrow, but it's gonna be a rewarding type of rough. That muscle soreness is gonna be a positive hangover. It's gonna hurt just like a hangover hurts, but you're gonna know that you got results. You got results on the way from the workout that you did, instead of just a headache with no positive feedback from it, just a damn headache. Just because someone else has had a bad experience with something, that doesn't necessarily mean that you will. And you shouldn't let that kill your dreams because somebody else has had a bad experience. You may be able to use the experience that they had as a lesson or as a stepping stool, so you can approach whatever it is that you're approaching with more knowledge than they approached it in the first hand. But you weren't there to participate or to actually see what happened in their experience. So there's no telling that if once you apply yourself, if the same thing is going to happen to you. So don't say, well, yeah, they tried it and it failed for them, so there's no hope in me trying it. No, that's not true, because everybody approaches situations in different ways. So just because somebody, and there always has to be somebody that is the first to do something. They may, you may try it and you may fail the first time. You may fail the second time, may fail the third time, but who's to say that if it's something that you really dream about, if you continue to apply yourself, if you continue to do the work, you can achieve it. So even if you do experience the same results that they have a few times, that still doesn't mean that should kill your dream, because there still is the possibility that you can be the first to achieve whatever it is that you're trying to achieve. It just takes time. It just takes effort. So be willing to put forth that time and that effort if you really want to achieve that dream. Don't let somebody else's experience define your reality. Average is like a disease. If you allow it in one area of your life, it can infect every other area of your life at some point in time. So unless you just want to be average, if you just want to be like everybody else, then you have to fight average whenever you see it rear its ugly head, or run the risk of being, mediocre forever at any and everything that you do. You can live that life if you want to, but it's not advisable if you're really trying to make an impact on the world. The average, you've never really heard of an average individual that changed the world or made an impact on people's lives in a positive way. So if you really are trying to make an impact and trying to be the best you, fight against everything that's average. Refuse it outright. Refuse to be average. As always, I want to thank you for watching another episode of AKR ME Fitness, where we create a climate conducive for our clients to gain confidence and change the world one workout at a time. With that being said, myself, John, and Ashley are out of here, but we'll be back soon with more workouts for you. See you then.